You guys are playing really well right now, and tell us how the whole thing went down last night against a Nevada team that's had a really good season.
Yeah, I think what we've been doing since we played Utah State, and what's kind of funny is necessity is the mother of invention, right? We lost one of our big guys to an injury, and so we went small ball lineup, started back at Utah State, and we've been 4 guards. And I think since we went to 4 guards, we've kind of been tougher to guard. We got 4 guys out there that can score at any given night. Our bigs are doing a great job in their roles, and we've tried to find our new identity down the stretch, kind of forced adversity to find our new identity, and it's really been working out well for us. We won 4 of our last 5, and I kind of like the way the guys are rolling right now. And we're a really good team when we share the basketball. We got 4 guys in double figures on most nights, and I think last night it just all kind of clicked in the first half. And also, I know, like, Nevada hates coming to Laramie. I mean, who likes coming to Laradice except for the people that live in Laramie? I mean, we love it up here, but nobody else loves it.
I don't mind it. I found some good spots. I don't like coming there on Monday, Tuesday. Everything's closed down. So just, if you can pass the message on, please stay open. When I go on the road, I need to drink and eat. But I know. I'll tell you this, because I'm on the UNLV broadcast team. When UNLV went up there, I mean, that was unbelievable, the role you guys got on. And it was the same thing. You guys went small, and you were just hitting everything, and then they got gassed.
Yeah, and that's part of the stigma, right, is 72-20 kind of wears you down a little bit. And I know everybody's got to, we kind of caught Nevada on the second swing of that road trip where they played at UNLV, and then they had to come to our place. And that's the fortuitous side of scheduling. I think it kind of benefits you as well. But, yeah, we got hot against the Rebs, and we got hot against Nevada. But who's hotter than the Rebels right now, man? Nobody's hotter than the Rebels right now.
It's crazy. They're a matchup issue, and really this league is about matchups. For some reason, UNLV is a good matchup on the UNLV side. For Utah State, it's a terrible matchup. And the flip side, UNLV just did not look good defensively against CSU. Is there a team this year where you haven't solved it yet, where you're like, man, they're a tough matchup for us, the Cowboys?
Yeah, I mean, there's always – the teams in this league are so good, top to bottom, right? We played everybody better second time around. We did a better job against Utah State. We did a better job against San Diego State, obviously Grand Canyon, Nevada. We played everybody better second time around. I just think this league is so balanced right now. It's a kind of a gift and a curse. You'd like it to be a multi-3-4 bid league, but everybody can compete for this. I think the Mountain West tournament's going to be freaking outstanding this year.
It's going to be wild, and we still have no idea what the seeds are going to be because last night's kind of screwed and jumbled things up even more. You can get your tickets at themw.com/2026. Sundance Wicks is with us, the Wyoming head coach. Can I just go back to the 72-20 and how often you do feel the other side is having trouble with the elevation? Because I've been on the road with the UNLV, I don't know, at least 8 times, and I never felt in the past they really kind of gassed out. Have you seen that more often? Like, why do you think it happens to certain teams?
Well, what's crazy is the United States Olympic Training Center is in Colorado Springs. That's about 5,500 feet, right? That's where the Air Force Academy is. We're 2,000 feet higher than that. Okay, so we get Olympians that come up here train at 10,000 feet sometimes up in the snowies to go run. And I think that extra 2,000, it is thin air. We call it a thin air advantage. The higher you get to the top of the mountain, the thinner the air gets. And that thin air advantage can really wear on you. And especially the time of the year where people are getting sick, there's kind of some respiratory illnesses going on. That stuff does not help you up here in Laradice. So we have one of the best home court advantages just based on our natural elevation. It's unbelievable.
Coach, I found this fascinating. According to Nevada Sports Net, this is the first time ever every team has at least 5 losses. So that means the Mountain West regular champ will have 5. Prior to this, it was 4. What does that say about this league right now?
Well, I think really we became a monster when we added Grand Canyon this year, right? I mean, how awesome would it be for this league to stay together? But, all that being said, adding Grand Canyon this year just put another, a wrench in it because they're super physical. I mean, they're huge. They're one of the 17th tallest team in the country, right? And so adding those guys, that just made the night in, night out daily grind that much more taxing. And I think, like you said, you can get the benefit of a schedule sometimes playing somebody on the second night of a road swing after they've been beat up. I mean, we just went on the Grand Canyon Boise trip. We were at GCU and then at Boise. I mean, we played 2 of the most physical teams in the league, and we're not a very big team. I mean, that can wear on you. And so this league right now, I hate that everybody gives the P4s all the all the clout, with the metrics and stuff like that. And these guys have crazy losing records in their leagues. And they're sitting there saying these guys should be in the tournament. I just think winning should matter.
Sundance Wicks is with us as we're getting ready for the Mountain West Conference Tournament. We've talked to a lot of the coaches. He's helping us preview the Mountain West Tourney coming up here. Starts with the women on the 7th on Saturday, goes through the 14th. Obviously, the auto bids are up for grabs. Let's get into some of your players specifically. First of all, Bennett last night went off for 27, shot the ball well from 3. But this has been a pretty good run. He's been on for about 9 or 10 games. What's kind of flipped the switch for him?
Well, we just, first of all, I told him he got to stay out of foul trouble. I mean, he was getting 2 fouls every half because he loves to gamble, and we were sitting him down. And we have like an 80% winning percentage when Caden Bennett plays over 33 minutes because he stays in the game. He's our Swiss Army knife. He's a guy that can just do a little bit of everything, but he's our toughest guy. He's our best offensive rebounder, our best rebounder in general. He's got an unbelievable assist-to-turnover ratio. I think like 55 to 23 right now. And he's shooting 40% from 3. So we've asked him to increase his volume from 3. And we told him to keep your butt in the game, stop fouling. We don't need you to get stupid fouls. We foul as much as anybody in the country, but we've gotten better as of late. So I think the big thing for him is just staying in the game. He's literally averaging 30 minutes a game in league, and that's kind of our magic number for him is 30 minutes.
Did your public kick in the keister for some of the players? You think it kicked them into gear? Because you had some pretty interesting things to say just a little while ago on the NIL era of college basketball.
Yeah, I mean, we are what we are. I mean, that's what we got to compete with a chip on our shoulder. We got to punch above our weight out here in Wyoming, and we got to get guys who I always say you got to go take somebody else's money. That's we're not the bullies on the playground, so we got to go when somebody picks on us. We got to go. Hey, you want to pick on us? Let's go take your money. See what type of fight you get into. But we got that chip on our shoulder because that's who we are. That's what represents Wyoming, and I think our guys get that. I mean, they came here for that reason. They didn't come here because Wyoming is Vegas, right? We don't have bright lights and we don't have palm trees and 70-degree weather. They came here because they love basketball. And everybody always likes to negative recruit that. Well, why would you go to Laramie? Well, guess what? Real hoopers reside in Laramie. Guys that love basketball come to Laramie. Okay, they don't love the nightlife. They gotta love to play basketball. So our guys have always had that chip, but I just got to remind them sometimes what we're fighting for.
When you went home, well, actually, I'll ask you this way: did you run by this speech that you gave or your comments by your wife? Did you say, hey, I'm going to mention your salary and how hard you work and that no one gives a crap if you're having a tough day? Do you have to do that?
Nope, I don't. She's tougher than I am. She's a lot tougher than I am. I'll tell you that much. She's the real deal Holyfield. All right. So when you got 2 kids, a working wife, and these coaches were gone all the time, she works like 3 jobs, and the only person that checks on her is probably me. Right. And that's the reality that we live in with these guys. Is we got to be grateful for what we're getting. These kids get to go to school. They get great hotels. They get to travel nice. They get clothes. They get extra money. I mean, they get all these nice things. And crap, most of us didn't get any nice things until we earned it till we were 40, 45. And at that point, we were exhausted. Couldn't live our life. We just sat on the couch.